Hi friends, how's it going? I decided to make a video because I have just been noticing that people are dealing with what's going on in the world today and stress and overwhelm and worry and the unknown. Everybody's dealing with it differently. And I like to try to fix things. I like to try to help people, and it's not like I can really throw a party and have you come over, and it's not like I'm seeing people every day at work, and it's not like so I'm like, so what can I do? So I just thought maybe I would make this, and if it helps you, great, and if it doesn't resonate with you, move on. But I do think sharing your story helps other people. So this isn't because I'm a pro. This isn't advice. This is just what's worked for me. I'm just sharing a story, and maybe it'll resonate with you, and maybe you have something that you can take from it moving forward. But, I dealt with anxiety for quite some time, and I was on medication and all the things, and I just one day was like, I'm done. I'm done feeling this way. And so what I started doing, well, I got off the medicine because when I got pregnant with MacGyver, I had to quit it. And just that right there was like, I'm never taking medicine again for this. And so what can I do to deal with my anxiety? Because it's hard and it sucks. And it's like, you have an anxiety attack and you don't even know why you're having it. And so anyways, so I started listening to podcasts. I started reading audiobooks. I started doing a lot of personal development because our mind is so powerful. We always think that there's something wrong with us and our body's broken, and it's really our dang mind. And so some stuff that's helped me, at least 10 minutes a day of personal development. And what that means is something for you, for your mind, for your spirit. It could look like meditation for you. It could look like yoga for you. It could look like diving into a book. It could just look like silence. For me, it has been gratitude and goal work. It's been listening to things that build my spirit. I'm big on Jen Sincero and Mel Robbins, and I just read Dave Hollis's book, and Jen Hatmaker, and Rachel Hollis, of course. And they all have dealt with anxiety to some degree, and they all have different advice. And so it's the same thing. You just take bits and pieces and what resonates with you and what you want to try and use it and move on. And so that's been super helpful because that's helped me shift my perspective. That's helped me change my mindset. So ironically, right now, even though there's so much worry and unknown and whatever, I'm like loving this quarantine life. And there might be people who, now that they just heard me say that, turn off this video, and that's fine. But I've been working so hard on looking for the good and finding those silver linings, and that's what I'm doing right now. And so there's so much good coming from this. Now, granted, I know my husband and I haven't lost our jobs, or I'm not homeschooling 3 kids right now while trying to do a job, so that's different. I understand, but I do have family far away, and I do have students that I'm not seeing, so my life's not perfect either. But looking for the good has really has changed this. My husband and I are loving this quarantine life. So I challenge you to look for that good, even if that good is just like, I woke up this morning and I don't have a headache today, or silly things. I don't know. But look for the good and start small if you have to. There are some people who maybe out of this whole thing, they're going to get that different perspective. Maybe they've hated their job and then they lost their job, and now they're like, dang it, maybe I was thankful for my job, So whatever that looks like for you. But man, we always talk about how we're so busy, and we always talk about how we never have time, and now we're given the time and we're complaining about it. And so what are those things that you've been too busy to do? What are those things that you haven't had the time for? Do it. Have you been wanting to learn something? Have you been wanting to work on something? I know there's a lot of you who probably have wanted to get on some sort of health journey, but then this comes up, this comes up, this comes up. Why can't you move your body now? There's no reason that you can't. You have time to do it. And don't use your kids as an excuse. They'll move their body with you, whatever that looks like. It doesn't mean you have to have all the weights and do all the things. But you can move your body now, and you can get into a routine with eating. You can't use, I mean, you have time. You have time to research it and schedule it and plan it. So, like, now we have all the time. Do those things that you've been talking about. But one thing I'm going to ask you to have, like, a takeaway. I want you to think of a word. And so when I went to Rachel Hollis's Rise conference, it was like at the beginning of the year, and it was like, from now on for this next year, what's your word? What word's going to scare you a little bit and challenge you a little bit and help you get through things? I don't know. I don't want to give you a box to choose from, but a word, or maybe even like, we choose joy. Maybe you're struggling with finding joy, and so this is your mantra, and you write it on your mirror with a expo marker, or you just write it on sticky notes and put it places, or you put reminders on your phone. I have reminders on my phone going off for different things. Whatever that word is, maybe it's embrace. Maybe you just need to embrace this time and find the good. Maybe it is find the good. There's so many things, but pick a little, like, mantra, a little saying, or just one word. Maybe it's faith, and that's what you want to hold on to, and that's what you want to, or gratitude, and you want to find all the good that's coming from the situation. Whatever it is, I'd like you to share it, and then that helps make it yours. That helps you claimed that saying, you claimed that word, and post it everywhere. I mean, I got from Conscious Ink, like, fake tattoos. And embrace was a word that I was wearing wherever I could just see it, just because I was trying to embrace being a new mom and my new identity and stuff. And I just needed that word. And I really believe, like, look, I have stuff everywhere. Like, I really believe in having those words everywhere. I've got them on the fronts of notebooks. I've got them on my vision board in my bedroom. I've got them, everywhere, alarms, just to help you get through, just nice little reminders. So try that out. And really, if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're struggling with mindset, if you're struggling with whatever it is, now's the time to dig into that. Now's the time that you can make that change. Now's the time that you can lean into that uncomfortable feeling and grow. There's YouTube videos, there's podcasts, there's apps, there's X, Y, and Z. Now's the time to do it. So try that out and try to make the most of this, because there's so much out of your control. What can you control? That's what you need to hold on to. Have a good day.